Hey Arya, I saw you at a live concert today.
Oh really? You were at the concert too?
No way. I just happened to be passing by. Don't put me with you who like such trashy things.
It's terrible to call them trashy. They're a world-famous rock band. It's a miracle that I won the ticket lottery today.
Whatever. I didn't contact you to discuss that.
Oh, I see. Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Well, it's fine if you were single, but you are a married woman now. Getting caught up in some stupid band like that, it's just a waste of money. I'll take care of your finances starting today.
What? Why? What's this all of a sudden?
Seriously? Still having a personal bank account after marriage is odd. If you're married and running a household, it's normal to hand over all your money to your husband. That's what being a wife means.
Even so, I'm working too. We share expenses from a joint account, and we both pay out a set amount. Anything else we earn, we use individually. We decided on it together.
Shut up! You're an idiot, so just listen to what I say.
Also, following your logic, entrusting the finances to you is just as strange. It would make sense if it were entrusted to my husband, but...
My son is busy with work, so I will handle all the financial stuff.
But having someone take over my finances all of a sudden feels a bit uncomfortable. I might need money unexpectedly too.
That's how you plan to waste your money, right? The last time I was at your house, you had a whole shelf full of CDs. It's such a waste.
I just collect CDs of bands I like.
See? You just waste your salary on things you enjoy and being dependent on my son, right?
It's not like that. It's only my hobby. So I'm not spending my salary on anything else.
If it's music, why don't you just stream online? That's what all people do these days.
But there's something special about buying CDs and supporting the band, you know? The joy of listening to live performances is a whole different experience as well.
I'm telling you, that's just a waste.
It's just a hobby. I don't win ticket lotteries often, so I don't go to concerts all the time. I'm not throwing tens of thousands into it. And hey, I'm saving money too, you know?
Saving money is just what you do as a responsible adult. Why are you acting so proud? Sell those CDs on the shelf now. And I'll handle that money too. Oh, and make sure to bring the receipts. Trying to trick me won't work, okay?
Are you really going to go that far? I don't want to sell them. They all have sentimental value.
You've been wasting all the money, and I'm going to make sure you get it back.
Get it back?
Yes, it's only fair. The money you wasted originally belonged to my son. Think of it as returning it with a little interest.
But I bought it with the money I earned myself. Like I said before, we have separate living expenses. Besides, CDs don't sell for that much, you know? They're just regular CDs you can get at any store. If you're expecting a high price, forget it. It's not happening.
Oh my God. Is it not worth the money? Jesus Christ. I seriously can't believe this. You mean you've been buying all this garbage?
Eleanor, you're kinda scary.
You collecting and enjoying garbage is way scarier. Lining up garbage on the shelves and enjoying it? Is something wrong with you?
It's not garbage. I just love the bands and I'm supporting them.
You are insane. High schoolers only love that kind of music. You're an adult, a married woman, and you still like that kind of vulgar music? It's proof that you're immature and unintelligent.
That's terrible.
What? Got a problem with that? If you disobey me, then divorce my son.
Don't talk about divorce. I don't want that.
Then you should listen to me. You're too stupid to manage finances.
It's true that I'm not very smart and I have my flaws. But it hurts my feelings to hear you talk like that.
Well, this is the truth. Just shut up and do as you're told. Hand over your bank book and card. From now on, I will provide you with the money you need if you give me a valid reason, okay? But no more attending concerts and buying CDs. Only buy practical things, got it?
Does that mean starting now?
Of course! I don't want you to waste any more money. And sell your CDs as soon as possible. Sell it online or something. And try to sell it for as much money as you can. Otherwise, I'll make sure my son divorces you.
I understand. Please, don't get mad at me.
Good.
I need about $70 for a company party this weekend.
What are you talking about? Spending money on a party is a waste.
It's not a waste, it's important. A colleague I've been with since the company started is retiring. It's a farewell party.
So what?
We've supported each other all this time, so it's only natural I want to go.
Huh? Spending money for someone who's leaving is pointless.
But I've already told them that I'll go.
Then just cancel.
I won't cancel. I really want to go.
Well then, how about selling those trashy band goods of yours for money?
What?
Do you think you can fool me? You sold most of the CDs in your house, but you still have some t-shirts and hats and stuff left over.
How did you know that?
I checked when I was at your house last time. I believe they were autographed stuff. That's supposed to fetch the most money, but you haven't sold it yet.
Those are really important to me. I can't let it go.
Well then, you can't go to the party. I won't give you any money for that.
But it's my money. I've hardly touched this month's salary.
It's in my possession, so it's my money. What are you saying? Don't talk all high and mighty when you're depending on my money.
Then how am I supposed to live? I only have about $20 on hand.
$20 should be enough for a week. I'll give you another $20 in a week.
That's impossible. I won't be able to afford lunch.
What are you talking about? Isn't food expenses covered by the joint account? If you pack a lunch, food costs won't be much, right?
I've been really busy lately, so I don't have time to pack a lunch. Besides, the only time we share food expenses is in the mornings and evenings, when we both eat together. We've agreed to handle our own lunches.
Oh my God! You don't make lunch for your husband? That's a failure as a wife.
I can't help it. I'm busy. My husband agrees, so please don't interfere with this.
You're not fulfilling your role as a wife, and I won't give money to someone with loose financial sense. If you're going to talk back to me, sell all the things you've wasted money on first.
It's weird, no matter how I think about it. Why are you suddenly so strict about money? And the household budget is between my husband and me. Having you manage my finances doesn't make sense.
It's because you waste money all the time. You are always buying useless band merchandise. To correct your childish, empty brain, I'm managing your finances for your own good. I'm busy too, but I feel sorry for my son if I don't. So I go out of my way to do it for him. You should be thankful to me.
Did my husband ask you to do this? When I asked my husband, he said he didn't know anything about this.
So? You can't listen to your mother-in-law? I'll make my son divorce you. If you divorce him, we will demand alimony from you. It'll be around $50,000 from your savings. We'll take it all.
What? We're not getting a divorce. But I really can't live like this.
Shut up. I won't respond until you reflect on yourself.
Wait a minute. I need to ask you something.
What? Have you reflected on yourself?
What did you do with my savings?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm taking care of your savings.
Do you mean withdrawing almost all of it? Am I correct?
What are you talking about? I didn't withdraw anything.
Oh, then why is the balance in my account only $12? When you started managing my finances, there should have been over $50,000.
Don't talk nonsense. I have your bank book and your card. How do you know what the balance is?
I received a notice saying my phone bill couldn't be deducted due to insufficient funds. So I rushed to the bank and found that almost the entire amount had been withdrawn from my account. Moreover, it was done gradually over several days, up to the withdrawal limit at ATMs. It was you who withdrew it, right? There's no one else but you.
You entrusted me with managing it, and yet you checked with the bank? That's the worst. That's a betrayal against me. That's it. My son will divorce you. The alimony is $50,000 from your savings.
That's not an answer. I'm asking you what you did with my savings. Answer me.
I don't know.
You don't know? So are you saying it was wrongfully withdrawn? Okay, I'll call the police right away. If we check the surveillance cameras at the ATM, we should identify the culprit quickly. Since the culprit visited the ATM multiple times, we should have a clear picture of their face. I'm sure they'll catch the culprit if they recognize the face, right, Eleanor?
Calling the police is too much. You are overreacting. I'll check into it. Don't worry about it.
$50,000 is missing. I'm not overreacting at all. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll go to the police now.
Why would you do such a thing? Are you saying that you'll report me to the police? I'm your mother-in-law.
What do you mean? If you didn't withdraw my money, there would be no problem. Is there an issue if I involve the police?
No, I have nothing to be guilty of. If you go to the police for something like this, it will cause a fuss. Our relatives would laugh at you for falsely accusing me and turning me into the police.
If it's a false accusation, yes. But I'm 99.9% sure that you did it. So I will go to the police. And I'm divorcing my husband.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have my bank book and card. But I didn't tell you the PIN. You got the PIN from my husband, didn't you?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, really? But he confessed, though. He told me that he gave the PIN to you, and you two planned to split the money that you withdrew. I trusted my husband, so I gave him the PIN number in case of emergency. I guess that was a mistake. I can't tolerate having such a disgraceful husband and mother-in-law, so I've decided to get a divorce.
Do you think you can get a divorce that easily? Didn't I tell you that you will have to pay $50,000 for alimony if you divorce my son?
That was just something you said on your own. I never agreed to it. In this case, since you caused the divorce, you should be the one to pay the alimony to me. You withdrew all the money from my account without permission, and you lost my trust.
Oh my God, you're really stupid. You disobeyed your mother-in-law. That's the reason for the divorce. That's why you're the one paying alimony. If you want, we can go to court. In that case, you'll have to pay court costs on top of it. I'm saying I'll settle for $50,000 if you agree now. That's my kindness.
Just so you know, I'm not as stupid as you think. You're a real pain in the ass, aren't you? You've always tried to belittle me, so I played along, acting dumb. I thought it was my job as a wife to be polite to my weak-minded mother-in-law.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are? No, no, no. You can't win against me even if you try to act tough.
You're the one trying to act tough. Don't you know who I am?
What?
Well, since I'm divorcing your son, I'll tell you. I'm the president of A Studio Music.
President?
That's right. The band that you used to look down on, and many other bands are from our label. Recently, one of our bands even had a live performance at Addison Square.
That's a lie. If that's the case, your salary should be high.
Of course. I'm making about $100,000 or more.
Then you should have more savings. Being the president and having only $50,000 in savings is pathetic.
Did you think that was my total savings? That account isn't for savings. It's an account for daily living expenses. I used it to pay off my phone bill and rent and stuff.
Huh? Why do you have $50,000 in an account like that?
I find it troublesome to deposit every time, so I put in a bit extra. That's why there's no direct salary deposit. Anyone with common sense would realize it's not a salary account. Well, you probably only looked at the balance. You're an idiot.
Are you serious?
You started saying strange things suddenly. So just to see, I did what you asked. Well, you can withdraw money with a PIN. But for any changes in my account information, you will need my biometric authentication, so it can't be misused. Of course, you were my husband's mother, so I half trusted you. But I knew this would happen someday. My husband has been acting strange lately too. He seemed nervous and secretive, so I questioned him, and he revealed your plan. I confronted him with the divorce on the spot, and he cried and apologized. He said it was all your idea, and he wasn't at fault. That's what your son says. Is that true?
My God! Why did you keep quiet about this for so long? I don't get it. And your attitude is kind of strange too. You were a more humble lady.
Being humble won't get you far as a president. I wanted to be loved for who I am, regardless of my title. That's why I kept my business and money matters a secret from my husband and you. I thought both of you cherished me purely as a family. I even appreciated it when you were concerned about my finances. Life with my husband was happy and I was content. But I've cooled off now. Looking back, both of you are disgusting people. I want to divorce as soon as possible and cut ties with both of you. Of course, I'm going to charge you both alimony.
Don't say that. I'll return the money. I'll make sure my son returns it too.
So what? Even if you return the money now, it won't change the fact that you lost my trust. I can't be family with people like you, even if it's in-law.
It's just a mistake. There was a designer bag that I wanted. My son brought this plan to me and I just...
Oh, you're blaming your son? He said that you are the one who came up with the idea. Well, the truth doesn't matter. The fact remains that both of you are the worst accomplices.
Aria, you have plenty of money, don't you? So don't be stingy. You're a president. You have to be more open-minded.
Are you kidding me? I've had enough of your sermons. Besides, even the most open-minded person wouldn't condone a crime.
Crime? When did I commit a crime?
You took money out of my account without my permission. This also qualifies as theft. It will be handled not only in civil court, but also in criminal court.
Don't use complicated words. I don't understand. Don't use difficult terms just because you're a president.
Huh? You don't understand both civil and criminal matters? You used to call me unintelligent and look down on me. I guess in reality, you're the one with a weak mind. To put it simply, you and your son pay me $50,000 and then go to the police.
What? You're joking, right? I'll pay back the $50,000 in full. Please don't take us to the police.
I'm not joking. Especially in a situation like this, why would I make a joke? You will reflect on your actions properly.
I've already reflected enough. Hey, please, please forgive me.
I'll never forgive you. I'm sick of my husband, and I'm also pissed off when I remember how you've been treating me. Belittling the band I take pride in as if it's garbage, and calling me childish and empty-brained. I'll never forgive you.
All right, I apologize to you, okay? Come on, do something. If I get in trouble with the police, my husband will be furious with me.
Do you think he will only get furious with you?
What do you mean?
If his wife and son become criminals, he will be shocked. It's normal to want to cut ties with such people, isn't it?
What?
Well, whatever. I'm a stranger now, so it doesn't matter. Goodbye.
Please, wait. Please. Please. Please help me. My son and I are really sorry. Arya? Please at least answer me. Please help us.
After that, I claimed the stolen $50,000 from them. However, it seemed both of them had quickly spent the stolen money and couldn't pay. So I got divorced and filed a police report. Eleanor, the main culprit, was arrested, and my ex-husband decided to pay me alimony. When the police got involved, my ex-husband lost his job and apparently ran back to his parents' house crying. During his time in custody, his father cut ties with them both, leaving them with no one to turn to. Now, working at a low-wage work day and night, he is paying the alimony. As for me, I changed all my bank account info and PIN, and now I'm living stress-free. With my mentally unstable ex-husband and mother-in-law gone, work seems to be going more smoothly.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.